One army I had. Wait, hold on, wait, shit, I got a dragon. Fuck, I got a dragon.
Where's my charger? Is it downstairs, bro? Oh my god.
And max these. And some of these.
I should have another. Oh, see?
It's dope. Wait.
See?
No. Let me.
See? That's why I love myself, bro. I'm always thinking ahead, bro. I'm always thinking ahead, bro.
Let me get 15 of these.
I'm on the road, baby.
3 of these.
Coming right.
And let's get 3 of those. And let's get. And let's get 1 of that. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
She gonna let that shit bang for me, yo.
I'm ready. Save. Attack now? Yes. Attack. Well, why does it let me attack? Let's go. Let's go!
Make it hard on myself. So
Oh, I'm ready now, goddammit. Oh, I'm ready now, goddammit. They not fucking ready for me. They're ready to fuck them up. They're ready to fuck them up. I don't give a fuck about this trash-ass army. Portugal versus Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, the Egyptian kings. All right, Captain. 413 Northwest. Dream 24578. Ring around 10 big niggas on the far west. This army is not that very well made. He's trying to protect the gold mine on this one. It's all about brain games, all about brain games. So let me go right here. Let me spam 10 of these right here, 10 of these right here, where nobody can see that well. Yeah, about 10 of these right here, 10 of these right here.
That's all right.
Let's go! Let's go! Break the fucking wall! Break the fucking wall! Useless big bitch. These useless big bitches.
Good defense.
What is he doing? Rematch that.
What?
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing.
Fucking all dragons, Shaq. Fucking all dragons. All dragons. Fucking all dragons. Bottom left. His army is weak as fuck, bro. I don't care about this weak ass army, bro.
Oh my god, our defense is crazy right now.
Dragon! Dragon! Go! You cannot deploy troops in the red area. Right here? Why it's not letting me do anything? What do you mean, red area? Oh, outside the red area. Okay, I get it. Dragon! Go!
Their defense kind of crazy too right now. Oh fuck! Oh, it's a. Oh, he made that.
Over the wall!
Oh my god, I'm ass. Oh my god. Off. Fuck.
Yeah, I can't fucking win, bro. These dumbass dragons. Dragon, go! Go, bro! Go! Dragon, go! Go! Defeat them! Oh! I can't win at all. I just can't. I can't win. I can't win. I can't win, bro. I can't fucking win. I can't win, dog. I cannot fucking win. It don't matter what the fuck I do, bro. It don't matter what the fuck I do, bro. It does not matter. How do I buy this, bro? I just can't fucking win. Oh my god, bro, at all. Oh my fucking god. Please God, make me win. Please God. Please God. This is my last chance, bro. Come on. Die!
Jumping like leapfrogs, man. Good gamble, boy. Could have stole that. What the? Oh my god. Oh, I made that? What?
Oh my god!
I made a white? Oh, that's cash.
Wait, did I win? Oh my god, I'm winning. I'm winning. Oh my god, let's go. This is the longest I've ever been. Whoa. What are you
Oh my
shooting
god,
at?
book.
What is this little dumb twat fucking shooting at? He's shooting at a fucking gold mine. At a gold mine. This little dumb fucking elf, bro. You the last one standing. You the last one standing there. You shooting
I think
at a
I just
fucking
hit.
gold mine. That ain't the enemy, you dumb bitch.
I knew it.
Oh,
I knew
God,
I hit that on
deported my
accident.
country, bro. This dumbass elf is getting deported. You getting fucking deported, bro. Get out of my country, bro. Get the fuck out of my fucking country, bro. I can't do this shit anymore, bro.
Oh my God, KD.
I'm done with this dumbass game. Look at this dumbass elf, bro. Now watch how he fucking die after one fucking shot. Watch this. Watch this shit. I fucking knew it, bro. I fucking knew it, bro. This shit, nah, I'm done. I'm not playing this shit anymore, bro. Fuck this game, bro.
What?
Done,
Why did he
bro.
contest that, bro?
Damn, bro.
Oh shit.
Fuck this dumbass
Damn.
game, bro. Trash ass shit, man. Fuck this trash ass game, bro. Shit is ass, dog. Fuck this shit, man. Shit is useless, man. Useless. What is bottom left? What? What bottom left? What? What? What do y'all want bottom left? What? 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 What, Chad? What? 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 Bottom left attack? Okay, find a match. What? What, Chad? What is it? What? 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 Now what? Attack them? Okay. Ah! Wait, oh my god! Wait, oh my god! Wait, Chad, am I winning? Wait, Chad, am I winning? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, am I winning?
Do I need to speed Eric Gordon's jumper up?
Oh my god, we about to win, bro. We about to win, bro. Oh my god.
I think I do.
Oh my god.
I pump fake, definitely pump fake, but okay.
We did it, bro. We did it. We did that shit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Oh my god, Book, I'm just fucking you up, bro.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Bro, what's good with these motherfuckers, bro? Oh, wrong, nope.
Fucking go. I'm the fucking best.
Oh my god, he is fucking...
Motherfucker. Motherfucker! One more! One more. Light work, chat. Light work, chat. Light work, chat. Light work, chat.
Yo,
Light work, chat.
yo, CJ McCollum is fucking... cooking like he's like cooking
It's
like,
like
you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's light work, chat. It's light work. This light work. Light work. This light work.
yeah, shit.
Hey, chat, this light work. Hey, chat, this light work. Hey, this light work.
I'm there. Come on now.
Oh my god.
Come on
Oh
now.
my god. Holy shit.
No defense being played at all, by the way,
Holy shit.
on both sides.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Good D book. Good D book.
Oh
Good,
shit.
good D book. Good D
Oh
book.
shit. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah! 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 Wait, chat, one more, chat, last one. Last one, chat. Hold on, wait, chat, last one. But chat, this time, straight dragons, y'all. Chat, this time, but straight dragons. Chat, this one, but straight fucking dragons. How do I edit my army, bruh? Who won't let me edit my army? Chat, bro, why won't it let me edit my army? Click army and click the ones you don't want anymore. Click the army and click the ones you don't want anymore. What you mean, bro? Okay, let's go. Let's go! No, bro, I want more dragons, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Why didn't let me add more shit?
You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want it more and more every day.
Yes!
Oh my.
future. These schools looking real nice in the future. Count the future.
Oh my God.
You give.
Oh, he ended it.
Let me put. I gotta put this down with care. What you got me, bro? Let me put this down with care. Hurry up. Okay. I know that. You know, all year I've been, you know, taking your snacks, bro. So,
It's a KD type shot too. Ain't gonna
no,
lie.
you did not, bro. Yeah, bro. So, no, the you did not. Yeah, bro. This is all you. Let me see. It's all you, bro. No! Doritos! Let me see. Capri Sun? Welch's? Capri Sun? Oreo! Chips Ahoy! What's he doing? Put it over there. Okay, back, let's go. And, Pringle.
Let me see what they talking about in this shit.
You guys, they literally were about to throw what, $40
I threw it in the
trash can?
garbage. It was $20.
Okay, well,
but no, not
win is
literally.
a win.
It was in the garbage. No, this is not worthy of sexy sax. Cut it off. Give me the sad music and give me a one shot. This was unacceptable. The Phoenix Suns came out flat and played with no heart and no hustle for 3.5 quarters against the goddamn Washington Generals. The 30th best defense in the NBA. Yeah, that's right. The worst defense in the NBA, and this team couldn't muster anything. They were up 4-3, and then they weren't up until 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they still almost blew it. It took the Wizards shooting, what was it? 7 of 27 in the fourth quarter to let this Suns team back in it. This is not acceptable. It is not acceptable in any way, shape, or form. This team had championship aspirations, and right now, they barely can beat the Washington Wizards. It's anything tonight that made me feel any better after you got your team kicked in by the New York Knicks, and nobody seemed to care about it until about midway through the fourth quarter. This is not what we were sold with this Phoenix Suns team, and something needs to change.
GoDaddy is a partner that always puts you first. Start today at GoDaddy.com.
Everybody to the PHNX Suns post-game show presented by Four Peaks. Sports just are not the same without a Four Peaks in hand. That was Espo. I'm Lindsay. This is Flex. The Suns defeat the Wizards 112-108, but as Espo told you, it was an ugly, ugly game where the Suns didn't really feel like they wanted to be there any more than I feel like, as we were all watching, wanted to participate as well. This was not the way that I anticipated this game going. Yes, a win is a win. And as Kevin Durant said post-game, wins are hard to come by in this league. So we are happy that they got the W as far as records go.
Like, are you just flat-footed, bro? I know you are, but come on, man.
First of all, it's a little hot on this side here. Like I'm feeling the heat.
Yes, I am attractive. Thank you, Flex.
Listen, my boy Espo, you definitely you spoke the truth, man. A win's a win in the NBA, and this could have been a lot worse. Had they lost this game, which we thought was going to happen, and for 3/4 of the game, looked like they should lose the game, and then again, the Wizards remembered they're the Wizards. It's one of those things where this could have been a lot worse, and so I'm glad that we're doing a show where they at least got the win. But that doesn't mean we're not going to highlight some of the things that are going on and the fact that if it doesn't get fixed, something's got to change.
Can I get that one shot again, please?
Uh-oh.
I went to college, all right? I went to college, and I got myself a doctorate in body language, a PhD in body language.
For real, bro.
And through 3 quarters, there was something wrong. Like, the body language was showing
you could see it, bro, especially on the
they are not
timeouts, bro.
To what's being told to them. That they are not feeling what's going on in that locker room. 2 years ago, we were sold on vibes, and it's all about the locker room, and it's all about having fun. This team ain't having fun.
Yeah.
This team ain't playing free. This team is not playing as a connected unit. As Torey Lovello said during the baseball playoffs, a connected team is a fucking dangerous team. Well, a disconnected team can be a fucking disappointing team. And this team, across the board, coaches, front office, the guys on the bench, the guys on the court, this does not feel like a connected team. And that's what's so concerning to me.
Yeah.
That is extremely concerning to me because we all thought Friday was going to be that inflection point. The turning point was going to be how bad you played
insanely
against the
slow.
Knicks, and the fact that it felt like the heart and hustle disappeared. And then you come out for 3.5 quarters with what that was. And to me, this is starting to feel like the Terry Porter, Nash, Amari Hill years, where you had an offensive team that was built to score at will. A team that was 7 seconds or less, that they were built to be that group, that they had all this top-heavy talent. And you bring a defensive coach in to coach an offensive team, and the body language is bad, nobody's having fun, the defense isn't good, the offense has suffered, and all of a sudden you're going, well, hell, what are we doing with Terry Porter coaching these guys? They get rid of him. Alvin Gentry, an offensive coach, comes in. They play better the rest of that season. They go to the Western Conference Finals next year. I'm not advocating to fire Frank Vogel. I just think they put him in a position where the pieces he was given don't make sense with the skill set, and I think that's taking its toll on these guys right now.
Yeah, there's a clear disconnect with this basketball team. There's no doubt about it. If you watched that game and you didn't realize that there was a clear disconnect with body language, energy, continuity, togetherness, effort, confidence, right? None of that stuff was evident today. And that is worrisome.
I mean, every time they went to the bench, bro, they were checked out.
That doesn't go away with a miraculous win against the Wizards, because they should not have won this basketball game. And so
them boys
my
were
problem
checked
right
out,
now
boy.
is, what are they going to do about it? What are they going to do about it?
Take a break. 2 shots.
Because that team I saw tonight won't get past the first round. Won't even make it to the first round. Now, I know that these players... Now, I want to... Can I get my solo? Can I get a little solo? This is my solo. Here we go. I absolutely believe in these players. I know these guys are talented enough to get it done. There is way too much talent on this basketball team to be losing by double digits for almost the entire night to the worst basketball team on planet Earth. Okay? So, what is that problem? Is it coaching? Is it leadership? Is it the players buying in? Is it the players thinking that they can hit a switch? Is it the players thinking I'm so damn good that I could just show up and hit the switch and find a way to win games? Because that mentality gets bounced real quick. And there are plenty of NBA teams, and there's plenty of case studies on teams that thought they can hit switches and things didn't go well. So whatever it is, they need to have a meeting, some soul searching. Ishbia needs to probably get involved. Something has to happen between tonight and Portland's game. And it can't be something that's just overnight. This has to be something that continues throughout the season, because if not, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people in this town. This team is not what we thought they were as of right now.
Look, I get it. This team's immensely talented. Do I think they're going to miss the playoffs? No. Mm-mm. Do I think, that all hope is lost? No. But what pisses me off is this is the most top-heavy and talented Suns team we've ever seen. And what we keep hearing is excuses that, and look, I was making them up until last week, that it'll turn around. They're missing open shots. It's a rotational thing. Oh, it's the injury. At some point, like you say it, if it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck, don't tell me it's a goddamn horse, all right?
Thank you, bro.
It's a duck.
It's a duck. It's definitely a duck.
Right now, there are fundamental problems with this team.
Damn duck.
And the fact that when they are playing the 30th best defense in the league, a team that is pretty much one of the worst up until beating the Pacers the other night.
Oh my God, I'm hot with Eric Gordon, bro.
I'm not going to act like it's sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
They're 4-6 in their last 10 here. This is not pretty. This is with Book and KD. This is not missing all three of the big three. Like, at some point, there's got to be concern, and I'm at that point. Tonight was unacceptable.
Right, because even with the injuries that we've had to deal with, a lot of the games that we have lost this season are winnable games for this team on paper. And even in action, in reality, right? You look at the Spurs game, like...
So close. Right.
That was 100% a winnable game. And then you look at a game like tonight. Did they actually win it? Yes. Am I happy they won? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I am not happy with the way that they played through 3.5 quarters of this game.
Yeah.
And what we're talking about here are the fact that we're either relying on the idea that I'm Kevin Durant or Devin Booker or I have those guys on my team so we can just turn it on like a light switch, but that doesn't happen all the time, and you can't rely on that, nor should you rely on that. When it comes to Bradley Beal, unfortunately, the fact of the matter is you can't rely on the idea that, oh, well, he's over here, he'll be back soon, and then we'll be good to go. Then we'll figure it out. Then we'll stop doing these bad habits, these off to slow starts, these careless turnovers, this, that, and the other. Then maybe we'll pick it up a little bit more on defense consistently. Like, you have to create those habits now. You have to work through those things with the players you have on the court, because regardless of missing Bradley Beal or Josh Okogie tonight or whomever, like, this team still has two solid, amazing superstars on it, really great guys around it to fill out the roster, some awesome vets like Eric Gordon. Like, they're more than capable of playing above what they have been playing at over the last couple of games and even throughout majority of the season. And I think that's the really frustrating part. And a lot of people are saying we're being short-sighted, we're being this and that. And it's like, okay, on Friday, the question was, why aren't you more angry? if we would have lost this game, would you be super pissed right now, or are you just holding on to the fact that we won this game? And like Espo was saying, yeah, I want to be positive here too, but being realistic and positive at the same
How
time
do you
can
see
also
him?
two things can happen at the same time. Like, I'm glad they won this game, but I'm also realistic to the fact that the body language was off tonight. It feels like there is a disconnect with something or someone's on this team, whether that's coaching staff to players, players amongst players, or coaching staff amongst coaching staff, whatever it may be. There is clearly something that's just not fully clicking for this team at the moment, and that needs to be figured out.
Chemistry matters.
Yeah.
The interconnectedness of a team matters. Right now, I don't feel it, and I think this team misses Chris Paul, but I don't mean on the court. I look at this, and I don't think Frank Vogel's the guy that's going to get in anybody's face. I love Book.
I mean, you shouldn't have to, bro.
Been that guy over the years to get in anybody's face.
It's a veteran team, bro. They're not the fucking Wizards or the fucking.
He get in your face.
Look at these players. Look at these players on the court. No player on the court has less than 5 years experience, bro.
And sometimes I feel like this team needs somebody to shake them awake at times.
Yeah.
And what shook them awake today was being down double digits halfway through the fourth quarter to the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't take that. And that's concerning.
Which, if you do want to be positive, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, this was the wake-up call that they needed.
Correct.
This was the slap in the face that, oh my God, we're about to lose to the Washington Wizards after losing to the Spurs just a month ago. Like, at what point does this team just say, okay, that was embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for the way that I performed. I understand that sometimes they were good shots and shots don't fall, but still, it's the Wizards.
You know what?
Like, come on.
You make a great point, and this is, so I'm going to flip it a little bit, okay? There was a lot of pressure on that team in that fourth quarter, okay? Because I truly believe, I'm being 100% honest here, I truly believe that if that team lost tonight, the way they were looking like they were going to lose, that locker room and a lot of things at higher levels would have escalated. I think tomorrow would have been a really complicated day in downtown Phoenix.
Oh my God.
Some people could have potentially lost their jobs if the Suns had lost tonight, especially if they had lost big.
Yes.
At the very least, the conversations would have been had behind the scenes.
Absolutely. I just think you can't let something like that continue to snowball.
Jeez.
Okay? The fact is, they found a way to get out of it. They were backed up against the wall, shotguns out. KD and Book, are y'all really that good? Role players, do y'all belong? Y'all are right now the biggest disappointment in basketball. If you lose this game, people are having that conversation. Our Suns are overrated. They're not that good.
Well,
they're not who they are, right? So they found a way to get this win. And I will say that it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And there are times where situations like this galvanize the team.
Yes.
Right? They can wake up tomorrow and say, guys, that was a close damn call. That was a close call. And we know we're better than that. I spent time on this pregame saying how the 6 guys we need to win a championship were needed, correct? We had 5 of them tonight. So I'm not going to sit here and act like they didn't have enough talent. They had the talent. They just decided to show up when they wanted to show up. And I do think that getting a win, it's a lot easier to have that meeting tomorrow. I don't think we're not going to have a meeting tomorrow, Liz. I think there is going to be a meeting tomorrow. I think win, lose, or draw, there was going to be a meeting. I think the difference was going to be the ramifications of the meeting. Now you go into the meeting, you say, okay, everybody take a deep breath. Nobody's losing their job. And we're not going to completely, blow this damn thing up. But we got to changes need to be made. Correct.
Not necessarily from a job perspective, but within the system, changes need to be made. We need to play better. We need to win games more consistently and less of these ups and downs that we've been going on. You need to find some consistency.
If the Suns were 7-3, 8-2 in their last 10, they come off a win against the Knicks, and you have an off night against the Wizards, and you win. Yeah, a win is a win. But when it's part of a downslide, larger issues when you're looking at this, it's concerning from that standpoint. This is not, oh, the Suns are so bad. We lived through the dark days. We've seen the worst. We know that basketball can be much, much, much worse than this. But the problem for me is the fact that the expectations are championship. And I'm not going to just abandon those because this team isn't playing that well. That's the expectation. That was the expectation set out by the guys, by the coaching staff, by ownership. And if you're not going to live up to it, I'm paid to sit here and hold accountability on that.
Yeah.
To call it when it's that. And that's what tonight is to me. A championship team does not play like they have in their last 10 and does not come out and play like the 3 quarters that they have. And I don't know if I'm just being unwilling to accept that maybe this isn't a title team and I'm holding them to expectations that are unrealistic, but I don't think they should be unrealistic when you're running Kevin Durant and Devin Booker out there at bare minimum right now.
Hey, can you go to this comment, Eric? Tomorrow, Mac, tomorrow, something go up a little bit. Keep going. It's something Mac tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Completely, he said something.
Is the completely
Flex is talking nonsense. Book and KD aren't confrontational. They aren't having no meeting. All right, first of all, man, I never said Book and KD were going to have the meeting. I said there's a team meeting, right? I said that a team meeting may be necessary. And guess what? 99% of the time, the coaches are supposed to do that. The coaches are supposed to hold a meeting and say, guys, everyone top to bottom has to be better. Okay?
What does that do? They know that. They already know that. What the fuck does a meeting do? These guys.
It really isn't their job to do that.
Shut the fuck up. Let me check this real quick. Devin Booker has been in the league for 1, 2, 3. Okay, we see years for right there. And this is a year earlier, so you can add a year onto this. So years pro. Hold up. Music, shut the fuck up. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Okay, now, Devin Booker has been in the league 9 years. 9 years. Nasir Little, 5 years. Yusuf Nurkic, 10 years. Jordan Goodwin, 3 years. Drew Eubanks, 6 years. Eric Gordon, 16 years. Chimezie Metu, 6 years. Caleb, Baby Doo-Wop, 6 years. Josh Okogie, 6 years. Wait, they're actually like younger than I thought. Bo, 5 years. Yuta, 6 years. He's 28 years old. Kevin Durant, on his 17th year. Grayson Allen, on his 7th year. Devin Booker on his... Damn, Devin Booker has been in the league for... How's that even... This is D-Book's 10th year, bro? How? He came in the league when he was 16? Gotta be his 9th year. Damn, he was young. What the hell? How the hell he got... The fuck? Wait. How's he only... Okay, he's 28. He's 28. He about to be 28. Okay, that makes sense. Devin Booker about to be 28? Damn. Well, I didn't know he averaged 20 his second year either. I didn't know that. Okay. Point is, bro, these are veteran players. Every player on at least their 6th or 7th year. Why do we need to hold meetings? They know when they're playing bad. They know all that shit.
People do it, some people don't. I agree. Kevin and Devin are not confrontational people. Okay? So asking them to do that is probably not what's going to happen. But at some point, somebody has to do it, Espo. Like, who's going to sit? Are you coming in to shoot around tomorrow like everything's okay? If you were the head coach, are you going in to shoot around like everything's okay?
None of them should come in like everything's
no one should.
Okay.
Right.
Ryan in the chat says, I'm losing
Ryan's very mad at us.
Yeah, I'm losing.
Sorry,
I'm losing the long view. No, I haven't. A championship is the long view, and I don't know what lesson you're learning from playing as uninspired as they did tonight against the Washington Wizards. I don't understand what that does, and I have not lost the long view. The long view is Larry O'Brien should be calling Phoenix home by the end of June. That's the long view, right?
What is
or
that?
Or at least they
How
should
do I
be
miss
close,
that?
and then it should happen next year. But right now, this team does not look like they're in that space. They look like a team that's lost that needs to find their way. And maybe I'll look back and I'll go, you know what, a win was a win this night, and they take off from here. But in this moment, I'm not willing to do that. I'm a red flag collector right now, and I got a lot of them when I'm looking at the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah. Lindsay, I'm sorry. Can I say one last thing? Boston Celtics, 21-21, whatever they were, the year they went to the NBA Finals. Do y'all remember what happened?
They fired their head coach.
Well, they fired their head coach, and it was a team meeting. Do you remember Marcus Smart snapping on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and saying, bro, this is unacceptable? And then, bang, they just went on a run and went all the way to the NBA Finals. That shit is necessary. Like, I'm reading this. It's crazy. Like, that happens in basketball. Kevin Durant and Devin Booker are fantastic. These players are good. But tonight was not good. So yeah, somebody needs to hold somebody accountable and say, bro, that is not our standard. So I'm at a loss for there's people that are actually acting like what we're asking them to do is abnormal or something. Like, if you want to win an NBA championship and you want to be the best of best, that shit is necessary.
Well, and if you're somebody that doesn't want to hold them to that standard and just wants to go, well, this isn't a title team, that's your prerogative, but I refuse to back off from that because that's what I was sold. That's what I came for in this. That's what this city has been starved for 55 seasons. And I'm sick of accepting that, oh, well, maybe next year this team.
Oh, my God, he is fucking baby.
No, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. The reason you play this game is to win. And if you're not going to win when you have built a roster that was predicated on that and to bring a title, then you're going to hear it. And that's just how it's going to be.
Yes, Shauna in the chat said, who is the Marcus Smart on this team? I think that might be one of the problems.
There we go.
We don't really have that guy.
Can we get PJ Tucker?
Because, like we said,
can we get a PJ Tucker?
The confrontational, in-your-face kind of guy. KD is not that kind of guy either. I'm not sure if Frank Vogel.
I kind of disagree with that, bro.
I don't think we have that.
Have you seen these motherfuckers
in a real leadership type of role within this team, and we could absolutely benefit from it. That's why we talked about PJ Tucker. In Friday's show, that's why we talked about Jay Crowder years ago, things like that. Like, you need guys like that who can call you up if you want to pull a Montyism out here. You know what I mean? But truly bring it to front and center, hash things out. Like, sometimes in relationships where everyone's mad, but you want to be passive aggressive about something, and you just need somebody to bring the shit to the front of the table and be like, this is what we need to discuss and we need to figure out. Right. But nobody wants to be the person to do that. Sometimes that person can be an incredibly valuable asset to have. Somebody has to do it for this team right now.
Maybe that's what comes out of this. Maybe somebody that's unexpected steps up to be a leader in a way that they haven't so far. Maybe Grayson decides, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm going to be that guy to call these guys out. Maybe an Eric Gordon's that guy. I don't know. And maybe that is what comes out of this, is somebody steps up and is that guy, where maybe they've just sat there and deferred and wanted Katie and Book to be those guys.
Bro, just because shit's not changing, do y'all automatically think they're not doing that? Like, it's like everything has to be public to be true, bro. Like, it's actually insane, bro.
Even though it's counter to their personality.
I mean, I get that logic,
maybe this is where somebody steps up and becomes that guy. And I'm fine if it's a Grayson, if it's a Eric Gordon, if it's a freaking
I get that logic, but what's up,
Drew
bro?
Eubanks.
Like, you're just gonna
step up and be
immediately
that guy
discredit them from not doing that just because it's not public?
To galvanize this group. That's what's necessary here.
And Josh says, why can't Booker Katie be that guy? If they want it bad enough, they should be able to do that. And here's the thing, like, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be capable of doing it. I don't know that it's their nature. I mean, throughout the years since Book has been with the Suns, we've talked multiple times, like over and over, almost every single season, about his leadership, how it's grown, how he talked early on in his career about how it's not something that fully comes natural to him in the sense of vocal leadership. He's a lead by example kind of guy. So there's a difference in the way that people lead, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's just in your personality and your character, or it's not. Like Chris Paul was an incredibly vocal leader. Yeah. Devin is a lead by example. He's going to show you and want you to follow along. Sometimes people need to be talked to, though. Like everyone also follows differently.
Yeah, and I think that's a valid point. And teams need more than one type of leader.
Yes.
Booker and KD can lead by example, can be the guys that can take over for you on the court at times. But I think there's other kind of leaders like we're talking about that need to emerge on this team as well, need to emerge on this coaching staff as well, because those voices, you need strong voices in the room too. Mm-hmm. And it's not always the main guy, the main woman in a place that's the vocal leader, the strongest voice. Sometimes that comes elsewhere. And that's okay to have multiple types of leaders in a building, because like you said, people respond to different types of leadership. But right now it feels like they need some tough love rather than leading by example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the numbers for tonight's game presented by Desert Financial Credit Union, Arizona's #1 credit union named by Forbes.
What's in the box?
What's in the box is a 112-108 victory, and that is your positive. It was a 4-point win. Suns got to the free throw line effectively. Could have shot a little bit better. 23 of 30. Washington did not get to the line as much. They went 16 of 20. Big reason for this win. Suns, not great, Bob, from 3 tonight, 7 of 31. The Wizards doubled them up in makes, 14 of 47. Bench points, though, this is where the Suns did shine. Drew Eubanks came up big tonight, is a huge reason why this team was able to win and why they outscored the Wizards bench 36-22. And fourth quarter points, as we mentioned, the Wizards were an abysmal 7 of 27 for 26% from the field. The Suns shot just over 51%, and they outscored the Wizards 31-19, and they needed every single one of those points to win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're going to talk more about the numbers first, but as I mentioned, Desert Financial Credit Union, Arizona's #1 credit union, and they have been for more than 84 years. And right now, they want to hook you up when you open a free checking.
I'm good, babes.
You know Eric Gordon of 9 from the field. Great to have him packaged tonight. Drew Eubanks, he drank responsibly. So one bright spot, Espo, like you were talking about, was the bench tonight. Drew Eubanks, he finished with 12 points and 5 rebounds. Eric Gordon, great to have him back out there, finished with 13 points, 2 rebounds. He was 5 of 9 from the field, 2 of 6 from deep. We desperately miss Eric Gordon when he's not out there, because whether it's 9, 13, 25 points, you know Eric Gordon is going to contribute, and he also is a threat out there to the opponents.
You're not going to beat it. I don't care what NBA team we're talking. I don't give a damn if it's the Wizards. It doesn't matter who it is. These are NBA teams. They all get paid. Mm-hmm. They're all professionals. You're not going to consistently beat NBA teams, Lindsay, with 2 guys. Okay, so if you're watching the game and it looked like for 3/4 of the game, a lot of guys were just standing around waiting for superhero Book or superhero KD to save the day. And then they had an epiphany. And they're like, hey, things will work better if I help. If I make a shot every now and then, if I hit a 3-pointer, if I get a putback dunk, if I get an extra rebound. So sometimes it's very simplistic. The bench ended up having a good night. They stepped up in spots later on in the game, and then it freed things up for Book and KD, and that's why it's a team game. So, they did their job tonight, but at some point I'm looking and I'm saying, are they going to actually show up as well? This can't be just about Devin and Kevin. everybody has to do their job, and the fact that we won this game tonight was because of those 31 bench points.
It was, 35
bench points. We needed every one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And, good to see Drew Eubanks as well, because Drew Eubanks has kind of been struggling a little bit as of late, and I know that Frank Vogel talked about it, before Friday's game, that it's kind of matchup dependent, him testing out a few other guys, maybe getting the nod before Drew Eubanks, but I'm sure that made him feel some type of way, right? You lose a few minutes or you get the back seat to somebody else, they get the nod before you. It's good that he was able to have a solid outing tonight, because I'm sure that helps boost his confidence as well.
Well, and you're going to need him. There's going to come times, if this roster stays very similar to what it is, that Nurk's not going to be that guy, and you're going to need a Eubanks to step up. I also want to give Jordan Goodwin some love tonight. Played 20 minutes, but filled the box score, and this team needed all of this. 6 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 of which were offensive rebounds. One of which was a putback, I believe, too.
Yeah, it was
when
big.
they in the fourth there.
Yeah, I remember that.
They needed everything that the bench gave them tonight, and some of these guys are guys that, who knows when everybody's back what their minutes are going to look like. But Goodwin, Gordon, Eubanks, they all took advantage of those minutes, and that was important tonight.
They need to, Espo.
Of course they do.
You know what I'm saying? They need to. Like, they're getting opportunities. For some of these guys, Lens, these are life-changing opportunities. Like, there are guys that are getting opportunities that they've never gotten in their NBA career. And you have to wonder sometimes. You're like, we're giving you these opportunities. There's certain people like Jordan Goodwin who's saying, I'm going to grab the bull by the horns. You give me this opportunity, I'm going to dive on the floor. Like, did you see how many times they hit the ground in the fourth quarter during the comeback? There were people Devin Booker damn near ran into the crowd at one point. Now, I'm wondering where the hell that was in quarter one, in quarter two, in quarter three, right? And so that's just effort, man. That's just effort. And so across the board, I saw a different team in the fourth quarter, and so that's a positive, right? That's a positive. These guys looked at they looked at the scoreboard and said, man, we got to do better than this. And they responded. Now I challenge them to do that for 48 minutes come, this game up against Portland.
I think this comes down to something really simple for me, too. This isn't to watch, right? There's been very few moments that have been fun to watch this year. And what this boils down to, and I think Suns fans are starting to really feel this.
They started
told.
share the basketball, which led to wide open shots. And then by passing the ball and having an incredible ability to see in the opposite corner, you get a three and an out of bounds play underneath, which made the coach really happy.
Well, Kawhi has been on another level. This is the best we've ever seen him play.
It's almost like he's automatic when he gets to certain spots on the floor. We know he makes his free throws. Now behind the three-point line, when he lets it go, you expect that it's going in. And regardless if you put a bigger guy or same-size guy on him, he scores in the paint area.
A couple years ago when the Pacers traded for Tyrese Halliburton, we all knew that they were getting a special player. Maybe not to this level. He has taken it to another level. He's an all-star. He'll be an all-star for many years, and he has Indiana meaning business out east.
His numbers are showing up in a lot of different categories. Not only is this youngster a scorer, you talk about leading the league in assists, he shares the ball to open teammates. You run the floor, he'll find you. His ability to throw the lob pass, terrific. And he can get his own shot because he's got a good enough handle to escape from defenders. And how about athleticism? Throw it back down. They've got a rising star on that roster.
Clippers have their hands full tonight, no question about it. Well, some three-point attempts are better than others. The corner three, the most coveted, and the Czar breaks it down after this.
I'm in a bet with twins.
Entertainment, right? and I'm paying my hard-earned dollars or spending my limited time invested in this, and you are not providing me a product that I find interesting and entertaining. I find it frustrating and disappointing at most times this year, and I think that's where the frustration, the anger, the disappointment on top of the championship expectations come. But what I do like is, like you said, the hustle that you saw from Jordan Goodwin, the hustle you saw from Drew Eubanks tonight, getting on the floor and going after that at times. Like when it started to click late in that game and Kevin Durant got that poster dunk and won. Those things are where you go, that's what I want. That's why I'm dedicating my time to that. That's why I'm sitting here for 2.5 hours on a Sunday when I could be getting ready for the holiday party or whatever I got going on or my work tomorrow morning, and I'm investing my hard-earned time. I want that. I don't want what I saw in the first 3 quarters. I don't want what I saw against the Knicks. I want to be entertained. Otherwise,
I agree.
All right, let's take a peek at some super chats here. We got one from Manuel. Thank you for yours. They said, we play the sexy sax after every win, Espo. I mean, you did get a little bit of it.
You got all you deserved of it tonight.
You got about a fourth quarter worth of the sexy sax.
Oh my God.
Great point.
You got one.
Bitch, I got Bobs.
Great point. I love it.
I'm just teasing, man. Well, thank you for your super chat. Psycho Blue sent us one as well. Said Basketball Cthulhu is looking forward to new tenants in the B-Ball Abyss. Ishbia, get those trade talks and walking papers ready. I mean, it's probably going to happen. It's probably inevitable that something will be shifted a bit on this team. I don't anticipate something drastic. But I feel like something.
Bitch, I got Bobs.
Well, there's no drastic on the trade side that you can make. The most drastic thing would be trading Nurk, and I don't think that helps you solve any of your issues. It probably creates more. Could changes elsewhere happen? Maybe, but I think you have to get really bad.
I think it needs to start with some real conversations. That's where we start. That's the starting place.
Well,
sit down in the room and have some conversations.
Yes, because this group is better than what we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
It's better than what we've seen over the last handful of games.
Yeah.
And it starts with the conversation and then some action on how to get this team to the level that we all know that they're capable of. And then you go from there to figure out, do we need to make more tweaks? Do things need to be adjusted? Can we add somebody here that maybe takes us to the next level? But this team is better than what we've seen over the last couple of games.
Hell yeah.
And I firmly stand by that. Like, I don't care if you think I'm trying to talk myself into it. I don't care if you say, well, on paper it's one thing, but in reality it's different. And if it's not happening in real life, then it's not happening on paper. I don't care. I'm choosing to believe that. But it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
We've seen Devin Booker and Kevin Durant together be better than this with arguably a less talented roster around them. So we know that they are capable of it. We know that this team is better than what we've seen. But the question is, how do you get there? I don't have an answer.
Bro.
Big Vernon sent us one, thank you. They said, bro, why don't the Suns play defense all game like they did in the fourth quarter? Aggressive, damn dog, what's so hard?
Okay, they played good defense, but Washington also missed some open looks as well. So I give them credit. They did crank it up a bit, but we need to see even better defense than we saw in that fourth quarter. The effort was there, and that's what I think was so strikingly different from the first 3 quarters, was we didn't see that defensive effort.
I have an opinion on that, and you're right. They missed a lot of shots. The Wizards became the Wizards, right? And so it's easy to say, they just missed shots. That happened to us a couple times this year too. I will say this: there's a difference between playing defense and hoping someone misses, and playing defense to make someone miss. Right? You agree?
Yes.
Okay. And so I saw more of that, the latter, in the fourth quarter, playing defense, and being irritant, and making the defense the potential reason why they missed. Through 3 quarters, it was like, I'm gonna show my hands here, but I hope you miss. And that's the difference. We got to get to the point where these guys are on a string, and there's a care factor on the defensive end. I didn't see that through 3 quarters, but I damn sure did see a lot more energy in the fourth quarter. So, yeah, the Wizards missed shots, but I'm going to give the Suns some credit. They were part of the reason why they missed some.
A player of the year, number 1, Obi Toppin. At the other forward, a native of the Bahamas, who played collegiately at the University of Oklahoma. He's 6'4", number 7, Buddy Hield. In the middle, he's in his 3rd year with the Pacers, 6'10", from Kentucky, 22. A great look at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Tonight's game is presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. This is becoming a difficult place to play. Why? Well, the Pacers are very fun to watch. They will get up and down. They will attack. They are fast. Meanwhile, for the Clippers, happy to say the usual suspects. Paul George returning to Indiana. It'll be interesting to see how the Clippers handle this week. It is Dallas on Wednesday, Oklahoma City on Thursday, and then a Saturday afternoon game against the Boston Celtics. Clippers are playing some of their best ball. Time. Meanwhile, for the Pacers, no Miles Turner. You see Isaiah Jackson getting his first start of the season, started 12 times last year, played well in those starts for an Indiana Pacer team that finished the year under 500. That is not the case for this year's squad as they come in at 13 and 11. If you don't know the name Tyrese Halliburton, write it down, memorize it. You will love watching him here tonight as we send it down to Ariana.
Paul George back on his old stomping grounds tonight where it all started, and that's why tonight he is our key player profile of the game. And let me tell you, he loves playing against his former team. He averages the most points against the Pacers of any opponent in his entire career. The last time they saw each other was last December. He dropped 45 points in that matchup. So, Brian, I'm feeling like we're going to see some PG magic tonight.
They might need it, Ariana. In fact, in the previous 3 games, so the one that you just mentioned, 36 in each of those 3 games. He likes coming back home. The X factor is absolutely real. And Paul George certainly looking forward to a return trip possibly to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. This is going to be where the All-Star game is played in February. So he's certainly putting up the numbers. Clippers getting some wins as well. He has had some help. We talked about the usual suspects. James Harden, phenomenal. Kawhi Leonard on another level. Terrence Mann, the glue guy. One guy you don't want to take for granted, and I feel that we do it from time to time, is Ivica Zubac, who has been rock solid here since this winning streak. Tyrese Halliburton, talking with Lawrence Frank before the game, he commented on how fast he processes a defense. That guy right there does a pretty good job of that as well. Halliburton runs the show. He's the straw that stirs the drink for the Pacers. Clippers have to be careful. Pacers will run after misses. They will run after makes and certainly after turnovers. That's where they do a bulk of their damage. They play at the fastest pace in the league. They get threes, they get layups. If the Clippers can keep them limited in those extra transition opportunities,
I feel like CJ McCollum got like 40.
A good chance here tonight.
Nice to see if Paul George comes out and has a quicker start than he did last
Oh my
game
God, good
against
shit.
the Knicks. He's going to have a great first half. He had a terrific second half. Let's see if he tries to get started early.
What the
He's
fuck?
8 for 10 in that second half.
Why would I shoot
After a
that?
rough start. He and Kawhi Leonard nearly outscored the Knicks alone in the 3rd quarter. The toss to tap, Clippers win it. Paul George controls, greeted by a chorus of boos. 7 years here, helped him get to the conference finals a couple years in a row, really put his name on the map. Back in 2012, 2013, ball knocked out of bounds, nice touch by the Clippers. Oh, now a late foul called up Kawhi Leonard.
That was unusual. I'm not sure. It could have been a delay game because he shoved the ball away.
He did that against the Knicks early on in the game, but that is not the case. It's an offensive foul. Halliburton throws it into the coaches, and so each team opens the game with the turnover.
Oh, shit.
I have to get your official call on the opening tip. Does Zoo get credit for winning that one since we came up with the ball first?
No, it's a team game, Coach Vitello, so the Clippers get credit. How about Paul George getting credit for the first bucket? He knocks it down. We heard from Ariana 45 a year ago. That was on New Year's Eve. He's been playing well enough to put it up again. Here's Bruce Brown. Puts it up, puts it in. Bruce Brown, a champion last year with the Denver Nuggets, and a big free agent signing here for the Pacers.
Terrific pickup by the Pacers because he has that championship mentality. He'll defend night in and night out, and he can put a few points up on the board.
Buddy Hield picks up George. Hield not known as a great defensive player. George does miss. And here's Bruce Brown the other way. Charges in on Kawhi Leonard, walled off, and finds Hield. Good place catch with Brown. Strong down to the rim. His numbers up slightly from a year ago. He was coming off the bench for the Nuggets for much of the year. Starting this year, playing a little bit more. Production roughly the same. George misfires. Pacers get the rebound.
All right, I want to finish with this lineup.
They were 5th in the league last year in pace. They've upped it even more. They are number 1 in the league. And their offense is record-setting. I think we say that every year with the way these offenses have developed, and more importantly, the polish that all 5 players have on the floor. Halliburton misses. He did not play in their last game, which was a loss to the Timberwolves. Whistle and a foul against the Pacers. 9:57 to play here in this first quarter.
You cannot lose sight of where your man is because they will immediately run to that three-point line, get behind it, and wait for the ball. Look at those numbers right there. Talks about how they're a pretty good offensive team.
You go back 25 years ago, Rick Carlisle was a defensive-minded coach with the Pistons, the Pacers. And in each of his last 2 stops has had the best offense in league history going back to his time with Dallas. Running a shot by Ivica Zubac, and it falls for the Clippers. Remember last year, Zoo in November had a 31-point, 29-rebound game against these Pacers. Isaiah Jackson stymied at the peak of his lead, but a whistle and a foul will go against the longest tenured Clipper.
Let's watch the perfect timing of the pass. When do you deliver to? Not up high, let him get down a little bit lower so he can catch and finish. Zoo right there going up to try to protect the rim.
Come on, let's go.
Zoo still doesn't think he fouled anybody.
He joins a long list of players throughout their career that never committed a foul in their own mind. Jackson, 71% on the year, misses the first of 2. He's played well for Indiana over their last 9 games, 11 points a contest, but shooting 82% from the field. It's a rare situation for the Pacers. They lose in Washington a couple of nights ago. Can't get out the night of the game before a back-to-back against the Timberwolves. Don't get out in the morning of the game. In fact, don't land in the Twin Cities until about 4 o'clock for a 7:30 tip. They played very well for 2 quarters. The Timberwolves, as they've been one to do this year, kind of blow them out down the stretch. Ball knocked out of bounds as touched by the Pacers. Pacers didn't win that game, and they have struggled ever since the in-season tournament. We talked about that emotional letdown that they faced last weekend after losing to the Lakers. They've struggled ever since.
No, not you.
It was the same out-of-bounds play that the Clippers got a...
Well, damn, Katie, come on, bro.
Harden settles for the mid-range. They get a bucket either way. So James Harden signs his autograph on the game. He's got a bucket, 2 assists, and the Clippers lead 6-4. Halliburton, the runner off the window. Zoo with a rebound.
Nice job that time by Terrence Mann, recognizing that defender was right behind him.
Leonard into the paint, fades and fires, and just continues to deliver time and time again. Last 5 games for Kawhi, 33 points, but shooting 64% from the field. Even off of made shots. Indiana looking to push. Toppin, a leaper inside, can't finish. Buddy Hield alone in the corner for 3. That's trouble.
Surrounding Halliburton with the type of players that you need to enable him to make those passes, but they have to knock down threes.
Leonard on top and again from his spot. Kawhi Leonard now, no surprise, 2 for 2 from the field.
So we've seen a similar sized guy, we've seen a bigger guy trying to guard Kawhi.
Jackson inside, what a feed from Halliburton, and Jackson with the stuff continues his high percentage shooting.
Halliburton just under 12 assists per game right now.
George, it's short, nothing but white shirts inside. Toppin drives baseline, hangs and hits. Clever play by the athletic player.
Well, that was some move because he went behind the backboard, came up on the other side and turned his body and shot it with the left hand.
Leonard swiveling. He goes to work on Toppin. And floats it in. Nice shot by Ivica Zubac. He's got 4. Clippers lead by 1. 7:23 to play in the first quarter. Deflection by George. Retrieves it. Looking to attack in transition. Right around Brown for the lay-in. And a timeout for Indiana. Clippers jump out in front 14-11 with 7:12 to play in the first quarter.
Because he gives you that herky, jerky move when he's in transit. You don't know which way he's going. Left, right. Euro step. Lay it in.
Oh my God.
This holiday season, give your family the...
Is that fair? No, definitely. The effort was there in the fourth to hustle, and why didn't it happen in the first 3 quarters?
Yeah.
That's on them.
Yep.
Tim from Phoenix sent us one. Thank you, Tim. They said Book is an awesome playmaker, but Point Book can't be every game. It looks like he's getting tired. They need 25 plus minutes from Goodwin each game. I do think there is something to that.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm sure if Bradley Beal was available more, he would take some of that load off. But I do think that at a certain point in time, you need to reevaluate, okay, how much do we actually anticipate having Bradley Beal available, or somebody else we can maybe turn to if they are not? Because I feel like we're asking Book to do too much for too long of the season. Like at moments and for games, I think Devin is more than capable of handling that. Even just like during the playoffs, if he wasn't asked to do it during the regular season, correct, I would also agree that he is more than capable of handling that. But asking him to do all of this throughout the season and into the playoffs, I feel like is kind of a lot.
Well, no point guard's capable of doing it without a real backup, and the idea was Bradley Beal was going to be that guy,
correct,
that helped spell him and was able to carry that. But we're at a point where it's pretty obvious you can't bank on him being there all the time. So I think you have to, and we saw the two-way signing today that with Teo, that they're obviously thinking about that position.
Mm-hmm.
They made a move on the margins right now, but is there another move that they're eventually going to make that is a bigger move to try to get a secondary ball handler? Because Book's going to burn out, but any great point guard would burn out. I mean, we saw Steve Nash get tired because they never had a backup for him as well. That could carry any of the load. You don't put the full burden on one guy to run point.
Yo, we need Javon Carter from the Bulls, bro.
Trevor sent us one. Thank you, Trevor. They said Suns need Tyus Jones. Shouldn't be down.
I would love
16.
Tyus Jones, but I don't think we got enough money for that.
I mean, listen, during the game when we were down by 16, I was very upset.
That guy's been the best backup point guard in the NBA.
We can't afford him.
And now he's finally getting a shot.
Should get paid.
They wanted him. So, yeah, that's a pipe dream, guys. I mean, I'd love him, but I don't think that's even remote.
Oh my God, horrible pass.
You're gonna have to play on the margins. Who's a backup point guard that's fallen out of
Javon Carter?
Like with his current team that you can get, for little money, not Nas little necessarily, but for you don't have a lot of salary to play with.
No.
So.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get creative if they want to make some changes. Esteban sent us one. Thank you so much. They said Lively intro, fellas. Watched the New Orleans game earlier, and they absolutely batter us at the moment. Crushed, not even close.
You look at New Orleans, you look at the Clippers, you look at
that. Same person is Kawhi Leonard picking up his second foul. To your point about fads, go back to Rick Carlisle and his time with Dallas, playing with Luka Doncic. It was a slower pace, now a faster pace with a younger team that is a little bit more athletic. Rick Carlisle's been around the block a few times. Leonard with those 2 fouls comes up firing, and he's now 3 for 3. Clippers are 8 for 12. They lead 16-14, and we're not even midway through this first quarter. Halliburton beneath the net. Nice pass inside to Brown. Another nice pass to Jackson for the flush.
Well, Indiana making that next pass, and this is a big decision for Ty Lue right now. You've got 2 fouls on Kawhi Leonard. You're leaving him on the floor. Paul George knocks down a 3.
7 for George on 6 shots here in 6 minutes played. Neesmith inside to Jackson, and Isaiah Jackson lays it in. Not a lot of interior defense right now for the Clippers.
Well, it's almost as if in the scouting report for Indiana, they said, look, drive it at Zubac. He's going to leave his man and come to protect the rim. Then make the next pass. We'll see Russell Westbrook on the inside with the layup.
Russ puts the Clippers down in front by 3. Clippers, when they play above their pace, they have found success. So if the Pacers are able to kind of play their style, it doesn't put the Clippers at a disadvantage. It just doesn't take an advantage away from the Pacers. Jackson continues his torch, shooting inside. He's now 4 for 4.
Let's watch Kawhi, the playmaker here, put the ball on the floor, gets double teamed, hit Russell Westbrook.
Man, where's the foul on that? What the fuck?
At the right time. Here comes the next defender. He gives it up. That's the cut by Westbrook, made that possible.
Talk about brand of basketball. Love how the Clippers are playing. 10 made shots for the Clippers, 7 assists. Go back to that game in 2022. Gets up and down on a 3-point play, working on another career night here. He's 4 for 4, has 9 points here in this first quarter. George saves it from going out of bounds.
How the fuck did I do that?
Leonard. Everything falling for Kawhi Leonard, and all of his shots have come from that area. He's 4 for 4. He's got 8.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her ass, Tunchi.
This youngster's trying to get his next career high.
I mentioned it earlier, 82% in his last. Westbrook down the lane, he's hit. And he'll go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Talk about Kawhi being comfortable on the floor. They're trying to talk it out, and Halliburton wanted to switch back. He wanted no part of that because Kawhi's on a roll offensively.
Russ will go to the free throw line here. Last 15 games, this is when everything turned around. Clippers' record has been, the last 7 games has been flawless, but even those 3 losses, they were within 5 points in the last 5 minutes of the game. As we get a quick word from Hyundai.
Get away with a great deal at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Brian, let me ask you a question. How long do you roll dice and leave Kawhi out there knowing he has 2 fouls, knowing you are at the 5-minute mark of that first quarter?
Well, I think it goes to trust with Kawhi, and I think Kawhi has the control. As Terrence Mann punches it in. Westbrook had missed both free throws, but got the rebound, and then serves it up to Terrence. And the Clippers jump out in front 25-23. Bruce Brown in the corner, lets it fly. It's offline. Nice board inside by Zoo. Here comes Westbrook looking to push. Leonard tries to get into the paint and does. And curls over the front of the rim. The reason you keep him out there, Coach Vitello, is he's now 5 for 5 from the field.
I didn't question why he's out there. I just looked at it the other way. How long do you leave him out there? I understood he was making a couple of shots here and there.
Benedict Mathurin can't get the 3 to fall on the second effort. Now a third effort here for the Pacers. They don't need extra shots. interception, a near interception by Westbrook. He saves it to Halliburton. Clippers recoil defensively. Brown inside, but the Clippers did a good job of scrambling to get back, but nice play inside by the Pacers.
You don't want to give Indiana 3 attempts at the basket on one time down the floor because they will score the ball.
George for 3 again. Oh, he hits it again from the same spot.
Yo, that was synchronized.
Leonard with 10, and the Clippers lead by 5. Brown in the corner for 3. No. Big follow by Mathurin. Timed it beautifully. Timeout Clippers. 3:21 to play in the first quarter. They lead by 3.
The lockout is so important as a shot goes up, and here you'll see Westbrook cross over the last second, the drop off, the T-man.
That had question marks, struggled early, and they've gone on runs. The Suns,
they got
need a run and need one soon. And hopefully, even though it was ugly, maybe tonight is the start of that. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, they have a run in them. This again, tonight's rant is about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I urge everyone to understand and stay in the moment. We're talking about tonight's game. In no way, shape, or form do I think anybody here doubts the talent on this basketball team and what they're capable of doing going forward. But tonight wasn't good. I think they have a run.
But I also think that tonight, if we don't figure it out and you don't have the conversation to have your come to Jesus moment and turn things around, could be the start of a slippery slope as well. Tonight I feel like could have gone, or still could technically, one of two ways. It could either be the start of a really, really bad, dark place where somebody ends up losing their job, or it could be the launching point of we have to figure this out. Kind of a rock bottom type of feeling, obviously. Yeah. I'm not saying the Suns are at rock bottom, just a feeling of like we already lost to the Spurs once this year. Now we're about to lose to the Wizards. Like, what is this nonsense? Let's turn this around. Let's figure this out.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I hope this is rock bottom. This better be rock bottom,
I mean, I would prefer this to be rock bottom than an actual rock bottom.
Well, you say it's just, for me, it's about tonight. It's about the next game. In some ways, it's about the last 10 games for me. Yes, they have the talent. Yes, they have the ability. I want to see the effort. I want to see it click. And if it does, yeah, they could rattle off 10, 15 in a row, and I wouldn't be shocked with the guys on this roster, but I need to see it.
Yeah.
I'm not. Blind faith isn't here anymore.
So Eric put a poll in the chat and asked, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you about this team's championship aspirations? And right now it is tied 34% and 34%. So 34% say 7 to 9 on a scale of 1 to 10, and 30% say 10 or more.
Percent chance for championship?
34% are at a 10 or more in terms of concern level about the team's championship aspiration.
68% of people are 70% or higher on like the panic scale.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the high end, basically.
So, I mean, I get it. Like, I think it's fair to be a little bit concerned. I do still think there's a lot of season left. There's a lot of upside with this team.
The Pacers haven't played at home since the beginning of December. The Pacers haven't played at home since the beginning of December. They did have a rough time on the road, but they did have to travel in between each of those last 3 games. And by the time they got to Minnesota, after having to deal with plane issues, they didn't arrive to Target Arena until just a few hours before the game. Fatigue definitely was a factor, and I asked Indiana's head coach, how does it feel just to be back in their home arena before the game? And he said, we can't focus on that or feel too good about it. They have a tough assignment ahead of them tonight, playing against a team full of all-stars in the Clippers.
Well, I would say the Clippers have a handful of an assignment.
Did that game just not count and it has a score on it?
Get the rebound. They're looking to push. Brown runs over Powell. Offensive foul. We're going the other way.
Nice job by Norm Powell. Whole play significant
The fuck? Oh, this is fuck. Never is enough. Thinking about the things I've done. In my lungs, I get fucked
Lead the
up.
offense. They don't need him to do that right now, but they like what he's doing in this game so far.
Outstanding start. He takes a rest now as Obi Toppin has come in, and the former Pacer Daniel Tice is in. That's blocked. Neesmith got Paul George's shot. Pacers down for a timeout. And that's an offensive foul on Bruce Brown.
Okay, they just completely fucked that game up for me, alright?
3:03 to play in the first quarter as T.J. McConnell coming in. But one of the things for the Pacers tonight, they're a little thin as far as depth is concerned. The Indiana Mad Ants are down in Orlando playing in the G League Showcase Cup. And that's where Jarris Walker, Ben Shepard, and Oscar Tshiebwe are. We saw them play some significant minutes on Saturday night. So the Pacers will have to do it with a fewer number of players on the roster tonight. T.J. McConnell is in for the first time. Got his first start without Halliburton on the floor on Saturday. Here's Mathurin, spins. And has it blocked by George.
Well, once he did the fake, he wasn't going to get it by ball.
Westbrook explodes to the basket, lays it in.
You got to get back defensively, and you got to load up. When I say load up, you got to basically build the wall. Trying to look too fast.
Westbrook again. Tracked down by Amir Coffey.
Here's a three-point shooter.
Norman Powell is also in. 9th yard of UCLA. Pacers get it back. McConnell in the lane.
Nice looking one. Was in the corner on the right side. He had Mather. He looked there, and Westbrook took his eye off of McConnell long enough for McConnell to get that big jump shot.
TJ had 10 points and 6 assists Saturday.